Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing today? We have an extremely stacked card for you guys tonight as we are getting into No Survivors live from the United Center in Chicago. And we're going to start things off strong with an 8-man ladder match to determine who will be the first ever Ultimate Opportunist Briefcase winner. Crimson Beast, Rogue Bridges, David Pope, Victor Mendoza, Jake Williams, Devontae Rain, Danny Kidman, Jay Balmer. 8 phenomenal superstars here in ASPW. Which one of these 8 men are going to walk away with that briefcase? We find out shortly. I did turn off entrances for these matches, or for this match, just because it's 8 different guys, and that's a lot, and we're trying to get through the show. I don't want to keep you guys here too long, so here we go. Everybody straight to the action. 2 members of the family now, Beast and Williams, not afraid to go at it since they know what's at stake for this briefcase. And now everybody hitting everybody, anybody hitting anything that's moving. Outside the ring, inside the ring, everybody's going crazy. Jake Williams now looking to bring a ladder into the ring. And he does. Big backbreaker by Rain on the outside to Mendoza. Jay Williams looking to climb. Rain looking to not let that happen. But Bridges messing things up. Oh, Devontae able to stop Jay in his tracks. And the ladder falls. Jay was really close to stealing that one very quickly, very fast. Big power slam by Devontae. A kendo stick now in the action by Pope. There goes Mendoza over the top rope. Reversals galore by Devontae Rain. Pushing off Pope. This match has a lot of action-packed going on out here. See, Danny Kidman just threw Rogue Bridges out the ring. Big choke slam by Devontae to Balmer, or to Pope. My apologies. And now Kidman and Pope in the ring. Devontae bringing another ladder in. Beast now rolling into, and here comes Bridges with a chair, just swinging at anything that will move. Which one of these 8 men are going to walk out of Chicago with that Ultimate Opportunist briefcase? Up and over goes Pope. Out goes Mendoza. And now throwing Crimson Beast is Rain, but Crimson able to get back up. Big powerbomb on the outside by Bridges to Balmer. These men are beating the heck out of each other, putting it all on the line for a chance to be the Ultimate Opportunist. Pop-up powerbomb by Rain. Float over DDT by Beast. There's just a ladder mid-ring. Nobody's climbing it. Crimson Beast going up. We can't see what's going on. But he's off the ladder. The ladder's on the ground. Starting all over again from the bottom. Everybody preventing everybody from trying to win. Big stunner by Beast to Rain as Rain rolls out of the ring. And a power slam on the ladder by Crimson Beast to David Pope. That can't feel good. David Pope, though, the only one in the ring with a ladder. Here comes Balmer and Beast back into the ring now. Devontae Rain grabbing a table. Oh, David Pope. David Pope, is he going to get the briefcase? No, he's not. The ladder comes out from underneath him from all that fighting in the ring. David Pope not able to get a strong enough base to get that briefcase. There's that big elbow across the bridge of the nose of Rain by Bridges. Starting off this pay-per-view hot. Starting off this PLE hot. These men putting it all on the line to be the first ever Ultimate Opportunist briefcase winner. Big power bomb by Beast to Bridges. Rain now tossing Beast off the ropes. Drop down. Oh! Mendoza out here dishing out whippings on the outside of the ring. Devontae Rain walking around with some steps. Stunner by Beast. Now Beast stopping his fellow family member Kidman from getting a ladder. These guys know that even if they are in the family together, that nothing will come in between them. But they know that it's only a fighting opportunity for a title. So they got to do what they got to do. Looks like Crimson Beast is trying to go up top here for the title. Danny Kidman now up. Is Crimson Beast going to get this briefcase? Is Crimson Beast going to get the briefcase? Nobody's trying to stop him. Nobody. Crimson Beast. Crimson Beast is your ultimate opportunist. He has seized the moment. Oh my glory. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and the first ever Ultimate Opportunist briefcase winner, none other than the Crimson Beast. Up next, we got more ladders going to be in play as we get a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the World Tag Team Championships as we see the Cool Hearts cashing in their one and only rematch clause against Money, Power, and Respect, Tenacious Beast, and Anthony Ellis. And boys, this one is going to be one for the ages. Because introducing first, making their way to the ring, they are the team of DJ Relic, Greg Ward, All Heart, Ace, Bishop. They are representing Supreme, the best tag team on God's green, the Cool Hearts. These two men are here and they're ready to fight. They're ready to get after it. I cannot personally wait to see how this match turns out. And their opponents, they are representing Money, Power, and Respect. They are not only the Intercontinental Champion, Anthony Ellis, and the World Champion, Tenacious Beast. They are your ASPW World Tag Team Champions, MPR. MPR both have regular individual matches later on tonight. MPR, Money, Power, and Respect. Tenacious set to go in the main event, one-on-one in the 2 out of 3 falls submission match with Sebastian Saint for the world title. And then Anthony Ellis set to go in a last man standing match with Alex Young later tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. But tonight they got to get through this first match. That is tables, ladders, and chairs against the Cool Hearts for the tag team titles. Size advantage does go to Money, Power, and Respect. But size doesn't always come into play when it comes to climbing a ladder. You got to be quick. You got to be agile. And that's where Cool Hearts come into play. Yes, they are smaller than MPR, but they are quicker. Some would say in certain instances. I would assume when it comes to climbing a ladder, they're quicker. But these two teams have bad blood between them. Have had bad blood between them as well for a while. Happy to see them do what they need to do, handle their business inside the ring. Even if it does come down to this tables, ladders, and chairs match. Will the Cool Hearts be able to topple Money, Power, and Respect, or will Money, Power, and Respect still walk out of here double champs? We shall see. As you see Tenacious going for the tag title. Right now above the ring, Greg Ward not going to let that happen. Big kick. Another kick to the back of the head now. Big knee by Ellis. Big clothesline by Ellis. And now, just an elbow. Ellis shrugging off the elbow from Ward. Attack from behind. Ellis shrugging that off. These two teams are getting after it. Throwing Bishop over his head is Ellis. Big elbow by Tenacious. Big slam by Ellis. Oh my gosh. These two teams are cooking here tonight. They didn't come to mess around in Chicago. These two teams putting it all out there. And Greg Ward now Can't set the ladder up in the middle of the ring because Tenacious is laying there. And now big stomps to the spine of Tenacious can't bode well for his submission match later tonight. You have to think Sebastian Saint is watching this, and you have to think that Alex Young is watching this because they want to see what they can work on in their match. They want to see what they can do in their match, what they can target to help get them a better advantage. But NPR ain't going to go out like that. They're not going to give up. They're going to fight. They knew the consequences of what they were going to be when they were double champions. They knew what they had to do as being double champions. Tenacious gingerly making his way up the ring, up the ladder. Greg Ward now back in. You got to hurry, Greg. If he's going to get it, pushing the ladder out from under Tenacious, stopping him from getting those titles. But Anthony Ellis not playing that. Big rebound clothesline by Greg. Went for the pump kick, missed. Allhart nailing Anthony Ellis with that chair. Big super kick by Tenacious to Greg. Tenacious now making his way, trying to make his way back up the ladder. All teams back in the ring now. Big clothesline by Bishop, taking down Ellis. Dropping Greg Ward on his face. Ellis now making his way up the ladder. He's so big, he could probably mess around and grab them titles by himself. Greg Ward. Tenacious cut him off. Is Ellis going to walk away? He does. Excuse me. Your winners and still the World Tag Team Champions, Anthony Ellis, Tenacious Beast, Money, Power, and Respect. What a match between those two tag teams. Up next for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, cashing in her one rematch clause. The former champ Anna Mercer looks to take the title and dethrone the current champion representing the family, Miss Shuri. So, without further ado, let's get into this no holds barred match. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the great state of Ohio, representing not only Supreme, but the Mercer family. She is the first lady of violence, Anna Mercer. Anna Mercer looking to reclaim her Women's Intercontinental Championship. But her opponent making her way to the ring, she is representing the family, who are already off to a spectacular night. She is the All Supreme Pro Wrestling Women's Intercontinental Champion. This is Shuri. Shuri making her way to the ring to defend her Women's Intercontinental Championship. If I am not mistaken, I believe this is her first defense of the title. Shuri is an incredible talent inside the ring, and even a more incredible human in the backstage area. We love Shuri here in ASPW. Anna Mercer. Shuri, the Women's Intercontinental Champion. And here we go. No holds barred between these two women. Big right hand by Shuri, knocking Anna Mercer on her ass. And another kick. And now dropping Anna. Outside the ring goes Shuri. Oh, she's bringing some toys. That's a shovel. She's got a shovel. Cracking Anna Mercer in the head with a shovel. And another shot. Both women thinking for the same thing. Both women missed. Anna Mercer now trying to take advantage. Kick to the kidneys. Shuri now throwing Anna back into the ring. I still can't believe she pulled out a shovel. That was kind of wild. Going for the cover here. Is that going to be enough? Nope, not even a one. As Anna's able to kick out, surprising the champ. And a big kick to the face of Anna. Overhead suplex. Shuri landed right on that shovel, by the way. Anna went to pick it up, left it. Up and over goes Anna. Big spine on the pine. 1, 2, just a 2 count for Mercer as she tries to continue on giving out damage to get her title back, she says. Went for a kick. Shuri backstep. Thesz press. I'm thinking the kick was a fake just to get her to step back a little bit. Anna Mercer now rubbing her face into the mat. And a kick to the arm. Another driving the arm into the mat is Mercer. Went for a kill shot with that shovel. Shuri able to get out of the way, though. Roll through by Mercer. Pump kick by Mercer. Setting up Shuri for something big here. Big running bulldog into the cover. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2. No, just a 2. Shuri able to get that shoulder off the mat. Shuri does not want to leave here without her championship tonight. Mercer now looking under the ring. Anna Mercer pulling out a table. Putting a table in the ring. We didn't get any tables in the first 2 matches. Are we going to get a table in the third? Oh, Shuri able to reverse whatever Anna had set up here. Oh, and dropping Anna on her head. Anna with the Insagiri able to reverse. Anna now setting up the table. Shuri. Anna running into the corner. Big hip attack into the corner. Shuri rolling out. Anna not letting her breathe. Going to the top, and she missed. She missed her top rope maneuver. Shuri now going to look to take advantage of just that. Throwing Anna down on the side of the ring. Remember, this is a no-holds-barred match. Anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. You just beat your opponent up and pin them or make them tap out. Inside that ring, Shuri now working over the arms of Anna. And a big elbow to the midsection. Shuri back into the ring. Taking in the adulation of the crowd. Shuri now with the table. What's she going to do here? Shuri setting up the table back up. Anna Mercer's got a baseball bat. And Shuri comes right down off the top rope with the hammer across the top of the head. 1. And just a 1 count. Anna able to kick out at 1. That's got to play into Shuri's confidence. She already has 2 different 2 counts against her. And Anna has only have a 1 count and a no count. Shuri now looking for the submission on Mercer. Anna able to get out of it, though. Going for the roll-up. The schoolgirl. 1. Just a 1 count. Couldn't get her off the inside cradle. Now a kick. And now just stomping on the face of Shuri. Anna looks like she's setting up for something big here. Went for the Mercer miss kick. Missed. Thesz pressed by Shuri. And Shuri now going for the pin. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, no. Mercer able to kick out at 2.99. She went for the Miss Mercer kick and missed it. And now these two women are going to stand here in this ring and exchange rights to see who's going to be the first one to fall. Shuri telling Anna to bring it. And a blocked one by Shuri, and she hits her with a 2-piece, no biscuit. Shuri and Anna going back and forth. These two women are slugging it out for this Women's Intercontinental Championship, and we got a hockey fight in the middle of the ring. Both women, neither one of them able to get an advantage. Mercer calling for a timeout. Trick Shuri. Drop kick by Mercer. This match is turning out to be excellent. Anna Mercer going for the shovel. Now taking out the knee of Shuri. Shuri now going back to that sleeper hold. Is that going to be enough to tap out Anna? Or is Anna going to get out of it? Anna's able to escape again. You have to think one more time she ain't going to be able to do it. Shuri now with the baseball bat that Anna brought into the match. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, no! Anna's still able to get her shoulder off. She will not die. The First Lady of Violence is continuing to fight on, but how much fight does she have left? Now, a backbreaker by Shuri. And another one just rolling Anna onto the mat. Shuri looks like she's setting up for something pretty big here. Whatever it is, reversed by Anna. Anna went for the Miss Mercer kick, missed again. Sent out to the outside by Shuri. These two women are cooking with grease. Shuri throws Mercer back into the ring. Shuri setting up for something big out of the corner now. Big kick out of the corner. Shuri to the middle rope. Waiting on Anna Mercer to get to her feet. What's she going to do here? Oh! Blockbuster by Shuri going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That is all she wrote. Shuri retains her Women's Intercontinental Championship. And Anna Mercer is out of rematches. Now, what does Anna Mercer do going forward? We don't know. But a hell of a match between these two women for that Women's Intercontinental Championship right there. Wow. What a no-holds-barred match as we move forward from one Mercer to another. As we see Raven go one-on-one with Mercer for the ASPW Heritage Championship in a Heritage Rules match. Which one of these two men are going to walk out Heritage Champion tonight? Making his way to the ring, he is the number 1 contender for the Heritage Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Outlaw, No Remorse, Raven. Raven, a former a former Intercontinental Champion here. He lost his guaranteed rematch against Anthony Ellis, but then he went on to kill or be killed to win that battle royal to become the number one contender for the Heritage Championship here tonight against Mercer. We shall see which one of these men will walk out of here under Heritage Championship rules. A rebuff on the Heritage Championship rules. There, it is a 2 out of 3 pinfalls match. I believe with a 15-minute time limit. They have a 20-second count outside the ring. So anything can happen, but it is a 2 out of 3 falls match. But making his way to the ring from the great state of Ohio, representing Supreme and the Mercer family, he is the All Supreme Pro Wrestling Heritage Champion. This is Mercer. Mercer, the Heritage Champion, as you see, making his way to the ring by himself tonight. No Anna in tow, as she just went through a crazy, brutal, no-holds-barred match. No AJ in tow. He gave AJ Mercer, his baby brother, he gave him the night off tonight and said, "Hey, baby bro, I got this. Your Heritage Champion, Mercer, set to go one-on-one here with Raven." Mercer looking to retain his Heritage Championship after becoming the first ever Heritage Champion, beating Darius Cruz in the finals of the tournament. He has set a high standard, and he is looking to always keep his championship. So we shall see. Here we go. Ring the bell. Both men started out hot. Both men unable to connect. Raven now dropping Mercer. Collar and elbow here between these two gentlemen. Raven able to drive Mercer back into the corner. Big kick to the midsection. Not a clean break. Clothesline turning Mercer inside out. Headbutt. Another one. 3 headbutts by Raven to Mercer. Mercer now up on his feet. 450 clothesline, I'm assuming. That was insane by Raven. Going for the count. Just a 1. Mercer able to get that shoulder up. He realizes how crucial a 2 out of 3 pinfalls match can be, especially when you lose the first pin. Then you're playing from behind. A big knee drop to the arm of Mercer. Another headbutt. Another headbutt, picking Mercer back up. A third headbutt. Raven not messing around with his headbutts. Now Raven to the top rope. Went for a big senton, missed. Mercer now gonna throw Raven's face off of the apron and now stomping away and really working that neck. You can get a decision via pinfall, submission, disqualification, count out. The name of the game is to walk away with 2 decisions at the end of the match. Rolling Mercer back into the ring. Raven now. Now these 2 men are going to throw him in the middle of the ring. Big hand from Mercer. Putting Raven down. Setting him up for something here. Backhands a springboard kick off the ropes by Mercer. Just a 1 count, middle of the ring. Mercer not ready to give up on Raven just yet. Still going to keep working him over. No time to be in shock. Only time to work. Mercer now. Suplex. Standing Raven back up. Setting up for something here. The godly stomp. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. Mercer setting up for something else big here. Oh, that knee strike by Mercer. 1, 2. No. Raven able to get the shoulder up. Looks like Raven has kicked out of everything Mercer has thrown at him. Now stomp to the side of the face of Raven. And a stomp to the hand. Another stomp to the hand. And another stomp to the hand. Mercer going up top now. Awaiting Raven to get to his feet. Double chest stomp by Mercer. Raven rolling outside the ring. Mercer not going to give him time to recuperate. Belly to belly suplex on the floor by the champ. Now just dribbling Raven's head off the floor outside. Raven able to combat with a kick. And now, a big shoulder and backbreaker to Mercer on the floor. Raven tossing Mercer down into the barricade. Now setting him up for something big here. Big power bomb. Raven back into the ring. Or to the top. Raven to the top. Big hammer off the top rope by Raven. And now Raven looking to choke out Mercer on the outside, but it don't do him no good because you're on the outside. You got to get your pinfalls in the ring, your submissions in the ring. Tossing Mercer down the other side of the ring now. Mercer had a flurry of moves, but he could not get Raven to succumb to any of them. So now this fight is really broken down on the outside. Raven doing big damage and dropping him on his back. And now throwing Mercer back into the ring. Raven looking to take advantage here. 1. Just a 1 count after all of that. Mercer kicking out at 1 shows his resilience. He shows his heart. Reversing Raven. Fighting back. Flatline. Into the Mercer submission. Will Raven tap? He does. Raven taps out. Mercer goes up 1-0 over Raven. Going for the pinfall is Mercer. 1, 2. No, Raven able to get that shoulder up. That would have been amazing if Mercer was able to get back-to-back decisions there. Raven picks the ankle of Mercer. Now dragging Mercer. Oh, Mercer able to reverse out with the elbows. Into the corner goes Raven. Up to the top rope now. What's Mercer thinking here? What's Mercer thinking here? He's thinking that suplex into the Falcon Arrow. Dropping Raven. 1, 2, 3. Mercer retains the ASPW Heritage Championship, and he did it by himself. Mercer able to walk out with his championship. Mercer is still your All Supreme Pro Wrestling Heritage Champion. We move forward, and we got a brawl on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, a Chicago street fight. Ronnie Rebellious, Darius Cruz, these two men have been talking smack back and forth for a very long time. And it finally comes to a head here tonight in Chicago. And these two men they're in the parking lot here outside the United Center in Chicago. These two men not wasting any time. And I guess we're just going to go with it from here. Big kick by Ronnie. Big slam by Ronnie outside. There's tables and kendo sticks and chairs. This is right outside in the United Center parking lot here in Chicago. I guess these two men couldn't wait to even make their way to the ring, to even get inside the building, really. These two men showed up in their gear ready to fight, and now we are in the parking lot of the United Center in Chicago fighting it out. Darius Cruz taking Ronnie Rebellious to the streets of Chicago. Darius now opening up that ambulance. Our medical staff here on hand for tonight. Big side Russian leg sweep on the concrete. These two men are going crazy right now. There's a scaffolding. Somebody's car is bound to get damaged here if these two men have anything to say about it. Ronnie Rebellious now Getting all he can handle and then some from Darius Cruz. Ronnie, big power bomb on the concrete of Darius Cruz. Cannot feel good for the Chicago man. Tossing Cruz now into some boxes on the ground. Big kick. Big punches. Jumping headbutt by Rebellious. Over here at the scaffolding these two men are. Nip up. No. Big suplex through a pane of glass on the concrete. These two men are not messing around. And now slamming Darius Cruz into the ground. This match has been nothing short of violent since it has started. Code Red by Ronnie. Now tossing Cruz again. Running drop kick there by Cruz. Dragging Ronnie somewhere in this parking lot. These two men having it out. Broken arrow on the concrete. Ronnie now getting a chair and just going to keep swinging away at Darius Cruz. And Ronnie Rebellious able to walk out of here with the victory over Darius Cruz in his own hometown. No. Wow. Well, from one hometown boy to another, we get ready for a last man standing match as Alex Young prepares to go one-on-one with Anthony Ellis for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, he is the challenger making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois. This is Alex Young. Alex Young here in Chicago, looking to have success, looking to walk out Intercontinental Champion. His opponent recovering from his brutal table, ladders, and chairs match earlier. He is one half of the ASPW World Tag Team Champions, and he is the ASPW Intercontinental Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Big Bad Anthony Ellis. Anthony Ellis walking in with 2 titles, looking to walk out with those same 2 titles. So we shall see if he can do so tonight. Winner of this match will actually be the first recipient of the new Intercontinental Championship title belt that we have. Alex Young looking ready to go. Anthony Ellis looking fired up and ready to go. Alex Young, Anthony Ellis, last man standing. Here we go. Anthony Ellis going to have to start strong and fast here against Young, just because it is going to be a brutal match. And Ellis has already been through one tonight with his partner Tenacious having to go through one himself a little bit later on. Young now just giving the right hands to Ellis. Springboard. Alex Young looking to capture this Intercontinental Championship in his hometown of Chicago. He wants to go home with that title. Oh, and dropping Alex Young on the ground here. Kendo stick now. Big shot across the head. And big shot across the knee. Anthony Ellis trying to ensure that Alex Young does not get up before the count of 10. Issuing an incredible amount of punishment to the lost soul. One, two, three, and up to his feet. These 2 men exchanging hands in the middle of the ring. Big hand from these 2 men just exchanging blows. Which one's going to flinch? And now we got a hockey fight. Big off the ropes by Ellis, or off the ropes by Young. Not a very long count. Ellis still able to get to his feet relatively quickly. Oh, sling blade, drop kick. Rake the eyes. Sit him down. Kick to the side of the face. And now Young, flurries of kicks. And punches. And now a bear hug. Young able to fight out of it. Went for the kick. No. Up. Big spine buster. Down goes Young. Now a just knees to the side of the leg of Alex Young. 5, 6. Young able to get back to his feet. Sling blade again. Drop kick again. Setting up Anthony Ellis for something big here. Kick to the midsection. Oh, what a suplex. The ref in to count. Can Alex Young keep the big man down? 7, 8, 9, 10. Alex Young has defeated ASPW Intercontinental Champion Anthony Ellis. Ladies and gentlemen, your new reigning and defending ASPW Intercontinental Champion Alex Young. We move forward for the Women's Championship. Brianna Gonzalez was able to win her match. So now she gets to face Ray Colston for that women's title here in Chicago. And it is going to be inside of a steel cage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, making her way to the ring, the challenger. This is Brianna Gonzalez. And her opponent, she is the All Supreme Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, representing Supreme Ray Colston. This match is going to be insane. Cannot wait. These two women should be able to tear it down here tonight for that prestigious women's championship. And here we go. Ray Ray starting out hot. Remember, this is a women's championship match inside the steel cage. The only way to win: pinfall, submission, or escape the cage. Asking for the door to be opened is Ray Ray trying to get out of here. Brianna back to her feet. Not going to let her get out. Now, palm strikes after palm strikes. Brianna now looking for something. Looking to set up something here. Kick to the kidneys. This has been an incredible night tonight. We've seen Crimson Beast become the ultimate opportunist. NPR retained their tag team titles, but Anthony Ellis, as we just seen, was defeated for his Intercontinental Championship by hometown boy Alex Young. Mercer able to retain his title against Raven. Shuri able to retain her title against Anna Mercer. Ronnie Rebellious pulls off the shocking upset against hometown boy Darius Cruz. It has been an eventful night. Now, as we are in our semi-main event for the Women's World Championship, as Brianna Gonzalez looks to take away the Women's World Championship from Supreme's Ray Ray Colston. She's looking to do just that if Ray Ray doesn't get back to her feet. She's almost out of the cage. Ray Ray's going to have to get up there and grab her. Can she do it? No! New ASPW Women's World Champion, Brianna Gonzalez. She has done it. She has survived the cage, and she is your new Women's World Champion. She can't believe it. I can't believe it. I am 100% sure that Ray Ray is beside herself. She is the new Women's World Champion. Congratulations to her. But now we move to the main event. We move to a very highly anticipated match between two men who can grapple, two men who can fight, two men who can be the best versions of themselves inside that ring. We move as we see the Hitman, the notorious Sebastian Saint, go one-on-one with Tenacious Beast, the World Championship on the line. 2 out of 3 falls. Submission match. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is the notorious Sebastian Saint. Sebastian Saint ready and locked in for this match. But here comes his opponent, one half of the ASPW World Tag Team Champions and the current reigning and defending ASPW World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, representing money, power, and respect, this is Tenacious Beast. Tenacious Beast able to retain his tag team titles earlier tonight with his partner, but can he keep that momentum going forward and defend his world championship against Sebastian Saint here tonight? We shall see, because this match is going to get crazy. Here we go, that prestigious world championship on the line. Sebastian Saint using his one rematch clause. Ring the bell. Here we go. These two men are going to throw down inside that ring, and I can't wait to see who comes out on top as the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, from Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center, this is our main event. This is No Survivors. This is Tenacious Beast defending the All Supreme Pro Wrestling World Championship against the notorious Sebastian Saint. This is 2 out of 3 falls. This is a submission match with a 25-minute time limit. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, this is ASPW. And we are ready to show the world what we can do. And I feel as if having two of the very best in the ring right now is just the way to do it. You see these two men exchanging holds. Both men exceptionally skilled at grappling. Both men extremely skilled at the ground game that is professional wrestling. Both men have very high mat-based skill sets. This is going to be one for the ages, and I cannot wait to see who comes out on top. Springboard 450 by Sebastian Saint. Tenacious able to pop back up. Leaning Sebastian across the ropes. Overhand chop to the chest of Saint. That sound heard around the arena. Reverse by Saint. Now kick to the kidneys of Beast. Going for the sleeper hold. Is he going to get the first submission? No. Tenacious. Picking him up. Dropping him down. Not a lot of power behind that power bomb, but enough to break the hold. Choke slam by Beast. Stomping across the face. Off the ropes. Dropping the leg. Tenacious was able to have a majority of the night to recover. He was the second match on the show, and he had a majority of the night to recover from his TLC match earlier against the Cool Hearts, where he retained the tag team titles. He knew he had to go into the main event tonight. He knew he had to be ready for the World Championship to be defended, and he is here, and he is ready. Sending Tenacious over the rope to the floor. Sebastian Saint now. Oh, caught in the sleeper hold. That's not going to be it for Sebastian, is it? No, it's not. Sebastian was setting up for something big here. Tenacious able to reverse out. Tenacious now sending Sebastian off the ropes. Dropping him face first. And a nip up by Beast. Big Insecurity reversal by Saint. Waiting for Beast to get back to his feet. Went for that slingshot spear through the middle rope. Nobody home. And now elbows to the midsection. Into the turnbuckle. Oh! Running driver by Tenacious. Now going back to that sleeper hold. Rope break. Rope break, sir. And whatever it was he was setting up for there, Sebastian was able to reverse it. Side headlock by Sebastian and just a punch straight to the mush. Sebastian now. Rope break. Oh, we got to get away from the ropes. This match is insane. Sebastian now going for that triangle choke again. Beast able to reverse out of that triangle choke. Sebastian setting up for something. Reversal again by Tenacious. And now he's going into that big triangle choke. That big choke. That sleeper hold. Is Sebastian going to tap out? No. Tenacious Beast. Razor's Edge into the corner. Letting Chicago know how he feels about him. Now throwing Saint off the rope. Big super kick. Rebound. Oh! And Sebastian reversed it. Reversed the clothesline. And another one. These two men. This is why I say we have two of the very best in the world going at it in the ring right now. And Tenacious going to try to tap out Sebastian with his own triangle choke. Is it going to work? Excuse me. Tenacious Beast gets the first submission of the match by tapping out Sebastian with his own triangle choke. Sebastian went for that flying shoulder block. Not home. Saint now getting dropped across that top rope by Tenacious. Tenacious able to kick it. Saint able to kick Tenacious off. Toss. Superman punch right on the button. And now Sebastian going to go back to his triangle choke and try to tap out Tenacious. Still nothing. Dropping Saint now. That's the third time Tenacious has been able to get out of that triangle choke with a discus boot to the mush. Tenacious B setting up for something here. Let's see what it is. Going for that sleeper hold. That's it. It's over 2-0. And still, your All Supreme Pro Wrestling World Champion, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tenacious Beast. What a match. What a hell of a performance by everyone here tonight in Chicago, by everyone here in the United Center that put on a pair of boots and stepped inside that ring tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still world champion, Tenacious Beast. But boy, does he have a target on his back, because we cannot forget about Crimson Beast, the winner of the Ultimate Opportunist briefcase earlier tonight. He's lurking somewhere, and we just don't know where. But that is all for us, ladies and gentlemen, here, wrapping up from the United Center, from Chicago, Illinois. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And we will catch you guys again later this week. Until then, enjoy yourselves.